I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different, and every breakup is different. Work with me, and you'll get professional help on your situation. Just click on the link in the description below, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
Hi there, I'm Coach Margaret.
And today we're going to be talking about the right person at the wrong time. It happens.
Yes, it does.
Sometimes you can find somebody who is absolutely perfect or feels absolutely perfect for you in so many ways.
Right.
But it's just a matter of bad timing.
Yes.
Maybe there's something really bad going on in their life. Maybe they're going through a difficult time or a transition in their life. Maybe they're coming out of a divorce and they're not ready for anything serious.
And maybe you're about to get married.
Yeah, maybe you're about to get married to someone else.
Yeah.
So yes, sometimes you can be in a situation where this person would be great for you had they come a year from now, or 6 months from now, or 2 years from now, or they met you 6 months ago.
Right.
There are a lot of different reasons
That can happen.
Yeah. And it's really frustrating and unfortunate.
Yes.
Because, you know,
it's sad. Yeah.
You know, sometimes somebody's just not ready for another commitment. Maybe, you know, a big one that I see is people are just recently coming out of like a divorce.
Yes.
And they start to date somebody and then they're just not ready for another commitment.
I've seen that about 4 times in the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
So it's really frustrating because, you know, you're really hopeful and optimistic that this person would be just so wonderful in your life, and they might have been, but it just doesn't work out.
Timing just isn't right.
So today I've got an email from a couple in their mid-20s, and they dated for about 6 months. So he was telling me about the situation, and he said that the girl he was dating grew up with her mom and dad, but not very close with her dad. When she was in high school, her dad became depressed and then became addicted to Adderall.
Adderall.
Any thoughts on that?
Wow. If he had Adderall, chances are someone had thought he was ADHD. But Adderall can become addictive. Some adolescents who are angry about being put on it as kids have used it as an abusive drug in adolescence.
Interesting.
But it can be addictive.
So he goes on to say that her father ended up being fired from work. His relationship with his family deteriorated. He then divorced and left her and her mom. And her mom is her best friend, and they currently still live together. So it sounds like when all that went down, she really bonded with mom.
Well, she probably kind of became mom's caretaker. If mom was sad and depressed herself and worried about money, which she probably was, all of those things.
And my gut tells me that she's probably going to go through a depression here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're sensing that too.
I don't know yet.
Okay. So he was telling me about the reasons that she was breaking up with him. And she said, "It's not you, it's me. Something is wrong with me. Ever since my parents split up, I seem to push good things away from my life." She told me that she's a person who needs space and runs from clingy behavior. What do you think about what she said there, Margaret, about I seem to push good things away from my life?
It sounds to me like your depression prediction has come true already. What I see down the road is she's going to be stuck between caring for mom and caring for a partner.
And if she feels obligated to take care of mom, she's not going to be able to be in a healthy relationship.
Right.
So here already we're looking at a situation where it looks like it could be the right person, but it's the wrong time for her.
Yeah.
Right? Because now she's got all these issues going on with mom and dad, and maybe feeling some obligation to take care of mom.
That's what I hear right off the bat.
Yeah. Okay. So he goes on to tell that she wanted to be just friends. You know, that's not going to work for him.
No, it's not. Probably not for her either over the long haul.
No. She hugged me and said that she would miss me and that I could text her. I had mentioned the future of moving back to my hometown to work in my career, and she was not happy with the idea and thought I would leave her.
Well, you can't have it both ways.
I mean, yeah.
He needs to make a decision. He can't put his life on hold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound she's really considerate of what he needs here. I mean, she's acting
she's
like...
so enmeshed in her own problems, all she could think of was his being there or not being there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not fair because
no, it's not fair.
He's got to move on
Right.
if she's saying, I can't do this.
Right.
When we initially broke up, I hugged her and she hugged me back, said she would miss me and that I could text her. I told her that I didn't think it was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to her mom and she told me to just give her some space as she doesn't change her mind easily.
That was not a good idea.
No.
No.
Getting mom involved.
Just because mom may have another agenda we don't know yet.
That's right. Because if you and I are picking up on something here,
Yeah.
it could be that mom doesn't want her to leave.
Right.
I don't want my daughter, my best friend, who's taking care of me, because my husband just left,
Yeah. To leave.
to leave.
That would be my concern.
Mom could sabotage this.
Yes, she could.
Mm-hmm. He says, I texted my ex a little over a week later, and she friend-zoned me. I lost my cool and sent her a long message about my feelings for her, to which she didn't respond.
Oh dear. Poor boy.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
He thought that, like many of us do, pouring out our own emotions is going to make that person feel something for us. It does not.
No, it does not.
It does not. I have made that mistake.
Well, at least not doing it right then doesn't matter. It's kind of like, this is how I really feel. Now will you take me back? No.
No. She doesn't care how he feels. She just cares about what she wants and what she's going through.
Right now, yeah.
And she's already shown that, because she's like, oh, wait, you're leaving? Because I don't want you to leave.
No, I need you to stay here and wait for me to change my mind. You
In
can't
case
do
I
that.
do. In case I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I then waited exactly a month and called her. So,
You waited 30 days
Yeah.
instead of doing 30 days of no contact. All right.
well, we don't preach 30 days
No,
no
we don't.
contact. We teach you that if somebody breaks up
Right.
with you, you move on and you let them come to you. And, you know, he tried this. He probably watched somebody else out there that said, wait a month.
Wait 30 days and then write a handwritten letter.
Or something like that. Yeah, handwritten letters are suggested a lot. And then he goes on to say, she didn't respond. And I left a message just saying, I'm not trying to be pushy. I just want to talk about things and meet up with you.
Yeah.
Which is pushy.
Well, he didn't think it was, but she may have experienced it as pushy.
It seems pushy to me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to force this on you, but I need us to get together so we can talk. I need to talk.
Did you say space? What's that? No.
She texted back shortly after that she doesn't think it's a good idea to meet up and that she is settled with her decision. Ooh, that hurts.
Ouch. Yeah.
So at this point, it has been a month since we broke up. Okay, he was saying that the two biggest problems in the relationship, according to her maybe, was that she didn't feel our futures lined up and that she felt she came into my life at the wrong time. Now, that could be true.
Absolutely, it could be. She seems like she doesn't know quite what to do, and then she suddenly seems to have made a decision. But she hadn't shared that with him.
Well, I think that she's probably not even very aware of what she's going through internally.
I would agree. I would agree, yeah.
You know, this separation by her parents is taken on a huge role for her.
Yes, it has. And it's the very rare child of divorce, no matter what age you are when it happens, who doesn't think it's somehow their fault. Her parents were together until she came along, and then they were together after she came along, but then they weren't. So kids are very quick to blame themselves. And almost always do. And there's no adult child of divorce who doesn't secretly hope that their parents will reunite.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yep. So he asked, what is she going through, and do I have a chance to get her back? What,
Good for him for asking that.
yeah, that is a good question. What is she going through? For me, what I see is this huge responsibility has just been put on her plate.
Yes.
I have to take care of my mom now. My mom is hurting. Mom is probably depressed.
Absolutely.
His dad was addicted to painkiller or Adderall or whatever.
Yeah.
And so now she's feeling tremendous responsibility for mom. She doesn't have the energy for a new relationship. She doesn't have the energy for all the things that are going to come along with being in a relationship right now.
Right.
Right?
Yes. I don't hear any anger at Dad for putting everybody in this position. And I don't hear any, even mild frustration with Mother. Not even be aware of Mother's messages to her.
Yeah.
But this is not okay. She's in her 20s and she has a right to have a life.
That's right.
Adderall or not.
I mean, and maybe on some level there's some self-destruct going on here, because she's saying, I seem to push good things away from my life.
Right. And you want to say to her, please look at that. Please look at that. How do you think you're doing that?
Absolutely. So he wants to know, is there any chance that he can get her back? And I would say there's nothing that you can do to convince this woman to come back.
Right.
Unfortunately, she needs to go through this with her mom, whatever's going on there. If that's a big part of the problem, based on what you've told us, that's what seems like.
That's what seems to be the problem.
And that's got to get resolved, because I don't think she's going to be looking for any kind of relationship at this point.
No, I agree. I agree. And it's the most difficult task we have in our entire adult lives, is to separate from our family of origin and go invest in a new family and new relationships and all of that. And this seems to be extremely complicated for her now, with these life developments that her parents have had.
And the other dynamic that he mentioned here is that she said that she is a person who needs space and runs from clingy behavior. So that makes me wonder if she's got an avoidant attachment style.
Well, she better have one with her mother right now. She better run.
But I don't think she's going to.
I don't either.
And so she's probably maybe angry at mom.
I would think. That's why I mentioned that there's no mention of it.
Exactly, but we don't have we don't have anything here in the...
She needs, where's that adolescent part of her that says, wait a minute here, I haven't separated yet. So I think on 2 counts, she may have swallowed some anger about each parent.
Yeah, but on some level, she does want him to stick around.
Yes, she does.
So,
She said it wasn't his fault. It was,
Well, she also said that she wasn't happy with the thought that he would leave to go to the other town or whatever.
Right.
So, maybe if she works through some of this stuff,
I hope she does.
She can reach out again in the future and you guys can rekindle things. But you also want to take a look at this more closely before you get back into it with her, because there may not be a healthy separation from her mom and her dad there, and there could be some underlying issues that are going to come out in your relationship.
Yes, and reasonable, well-handled anger is the mother of separation. Okay? You have to be able to say, it's my turn to have a life. I'm in my 20s now. I'm a grown woman, and I need to go out and pursue my own interests. And we have no way of knowing whether mom is supporting that or not, but I think both of us suspect not. We don't know if dad's still in touch with her or the mother, or we have no idea. But she needs to think about getting on with her life.
Yeah.
And she's trapped, most unfortunately.
And until she does, she's not going to be ready for a relationship.
No, she's not. No.
And you're just going to be hurting and sitting around waiting for somebody who may not be at that time in their life where they're ready for something.
And then if she has both of you, she's probably going to struggle with which one should I focus on, what should I do. I can't have both of them, which is something she should refuse.
Yeah, I would simply respect her wishes and tell her, look, if things change and you're looking, you want to spend some time with me again, you want to go out, have a couple laughs and have a drink, see how it goes, contact me.
Yeah.
And then we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Be really casual.
Yeah.
But the last thing you want to do is put any pressure on her. She's already putting too much pressure on herself.
I agree.
Yeah.
Great. Well put. Well put. Better than I could have put.
All right. I did something right.
You did.
There goes my self-esteem.
I hope it's better now.
All right. So if you want to get our help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net, sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching. I do Skype coaching. If you got to get with me right away, I do offer emergency Skype coaching. Margaret is also doing Skype coaching.
And look forward to speaking with you.
But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And we will talk with you soon.
Hi, I'm Coach Margaret, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist with 35 years experience. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. If you would like professional help with your situation, please contact us at askcraig.net.